Now, how would you say that this, I want you to take this question first and then I'll kind of talk how I've seen it stall out, but how does it stall out the foster care conversations when we hear people say these things and they come into the argument and they say this almost like a bomb and then they drop out and you're just like, okay, that happened. But
Yeah.
how does it stall out the foster care, like fixing the foster care issues?
Yeah, absolutely. Abortion is just a great excuse to not actually do anything to fix a broken foster care system. And I think that's something we hear all the time in the pro-life movement. They'll say, "Oh, you're only pro-life when it's a baby in the womb. You don't care about them when they're in the foster care system." And I'm like, that's not true. A lot of our pro-life laws are working to fix and fund the foster care system. In my state of North Carolina, we passed a pro-life law in 2023, summer of 2023. I think, maybe 2024. I can't remember. And
One of
the
those years.
who knows what day it is anymore right now. So the law was to end abortion after 12 weeks, but it also provided millions of dollars of funding towards pregnancy centers, towards the foster care system, towards adoption. And pro-choicers, they tried to veto the law, and thankfully we rode the governor's veto, and we still were thankfully able to pass that law. But the pro-life movement is absolutely doing so much to try to help the foster care system and just support families. And the pro-choice movement is basically saying, "Oh, let's just kill the children instead of actually trying to help them." And it's this kind of easy way out. Instead of actually doing, I mean, I'll admit it's hard work, and since we live in a broken world, like, it is pretty much impossible to make any system perfect, but there is a lot we can do, and absolutely the pro-abortion movement is just shutting that work down by suggesting abortion as a solution.
Yeah, and it's like on my side, what I think it's doing is like we're not even getting like I hear that and I feel like the conversation ends. Like I
Mhm.
don't feel like we actually get invited into the room, like as a former foster youth, to say like how can we, like Denisha, come into this room with me and talk about ways that we can help the foster youth that are in it,